I want to share three very important developments with you regarding ongoing conflict in Ethiopia. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian government has officially confirmed that it has agreed to Salva Kiir's mediation to resolve Tigray conflict. Salva Kiir is South Sudan's president. So, on the one hand, Ethiopian government has started a new offensive on Tigray Defense Force in Amhara. On the other hand, Ethiopian government says it is ready for Salva Kiir's mediation to resolve Tigray conflict. We'll talk about that. Secondly, PM Abiy just a few hours ago met with Abune Mathias, head of Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Abune Mathias in May issued a very strong statement. He had said that genocide of Tigrayans was being committed. Ethiopian government officials had reacted against that video message of Abune Mathias. But now it seems that PM Abiy is trying to reconcile with Abune Mathias. Thirdly, viewers, in the first phase of Tigray war, we heard claims from TPLF leaders that UAE drones played a key part. They backed Ethiopian National Defense Forces on ground. Geta Chorida, Debrecen, Gabriel Mikhail, Mulugata, Gabriel Birhe. Other TPLF leaders are on record. They had said that UAE drones flew from Assab base in Aratia and they carried out strikes on TDF positions in Tigray. Once again, now UAE is being discussed. More than 40 cargo flights, suspicious cargo flights have been seen between the UAE and Ethiopian Air Force base in Oromia. It is being said that once again the UAE is backing Ethiopian government forces. Firstly, viewers, 48 hours ago we saw heavy mobilization of Ethiopian federal and regional forces, and since yesterday airstrikes are being conducted. Heavy airstrikes are going on in Amhara region. A new offensive has been launched by Ethiopian federal forces. International media is also covering this new offensive. So on the one hand, Ethiopian government has started a new offensive. On the other hand, presidential spokesperson Athene has confirmed in a talk that PM Abiy has agreed to Salva Kiir's mediation to resolve Tigray conflict. Athene is spokesperson of Ethiopian president. While talking to UN radio in Juba, Miraya FM, the spokesperson said that PM Abiy had conveyed to Salva Kiir that PM Abiy was ready for Salva Kiir's mediation initiative. Salva Kiir attended a new government's inauguration ceremony held on the 4th of October in Addis Ababa, along with other African leaders. During his visit of Addis Ababa on the 4th of October, according to President spokesperson of Ethiopia, PM Abiy told him that PM Abiy was ready for his mediation initiative. Last month, we heard reports about Salva Kiir's mediation offer to resolve Tigray conflict. Then IGAD chair Sudan also backed this mediation initiative. IGAD is an 8-member East African bloc with Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kenya, Somalia, other countries part of this bloc. Sudan backed Salva Kiir's mediation initiative. Ethiopian government did not issue any statement back then, but now Ethiopian government has confirmed that it is ready for Salva Kiir to start this mediation initiative. No statement from TPLF, from Tigray government so far. Is Tigray government ready for Salva Kiir to mediate Tigray conflict? We have seen one failed mediation initiative from African Union. African Union appointed Obasanjo, former Nigerian president, to mediate Tigray conflict. Ethiopian government agreed, but TPLF led Tigray government said that Obasanjo was not impartial. Obasanjo attended new government's inauguration ceremony held on the 4th of October as well. So Obasanjo could not make any progress. Now let's see what Salva Kiir can do. Why is Ethiopian government extending this offer of mediation while it's stepping up its air and ground operation against TDF? Does Ethiopian government think that in coming days it can push TDF out of Amhara and then it can start talks? It might have been one of the reasons that Ethiopian federal government, Ethiopian PM, they believe they can push TDF out of Amhara in coming days. Then they can sit for talks while Western Tigray is still under Amhara control. So Ethiopian government will have a leverage at the table. But can they do it? Can they in coming days push TDF out of Amhara? I don't see TDF leaving Amhara in just 1 or 2 weeks. Let's see. Secondly, viewers, PM Abiy just a few hours ago met with Abune Mathias, head of Ethiopian Orthodox Church. There were tensions between Ethiopian government and Abune Mathias because in May this year, Abune Mathias he released a video message. In that message, he had said that genocide of Tigrayans was being committed and the group was being targeted by Ethiopian government. Ethiopian government had reacted very strongly against that video message of Abune Mathias. Tension was there. Then we heard rumors that Abune Mathias had been put under house arrest. Could not confirm those rumors. Now it seems that PM Abiy wants to reconcile with Abune Mathias after forming the new government. He has met with Abune Mathias. Reportedly, Tigray conflict also came under discussion in the meeting between Abune Mathias and PM Abiy. So far, no official statement has been issued by PM Abiy or Abune Mathias about the meeting. Lastly, viewers, once again, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, is backing Ethiopian federal forces. The accounts which monitor aviation-related data, they have confirmed that in the last few months, after the withdrawal of ENDF from Tigray, or after TDF took control of Mekelle, people don't like the word withdrawal when I say. They say that ENDF was defeated. That is why it withdrew. Now, after TDF took control of Mekelle, since that time till today, at least 45 cargo flights, suspicious cargo flights, took off from the UAE and they landed. Most of them landed in Oromia at Harar Meda airport, which is air base of Ethiopian forces. And according to experts, most of these flights were carrying defense items, defense equipment. So once again, UAE is backing Ethiopian federal forces. In November, we saw statements from TPLF leaders that UAE drones, which were taking off from Assab base in Aratia, they were involved in strikes on TDF positions, TDF assets in Tigray. Once again, UAE is being said to be backing Ethiopian federal forces. We have seen several cargo flights between Turkey and Ethiopia, Iran and Ethiopia too. Presence of some Iranian drones have been established by some experts. And we have seen munitions used by Turkish drones found in Amhara as well. So Turkey, Iran, UAE, they might have provided Ethiopian government with some defense equipment, drones, munitions, other types of weaponry. That is why this new offensive has been launched. In coming days, definitely, if these countries have given weaponry, sophisticated weaponry to the Ethiopian government, in coming days we'll come to know of it, because once you start using this weaponry, these things will not remain a secret. They will become public. I think, Fauji.